Good afternoon, sir. Here are my explanation to my answers. Task number one is during mooring operations, a sufficient number of personnel should always be available to each end of the vessels to ensure the safety operation. A responsible officer should be in charge of each of the mooring parties, and suitable means of communication between responsible officers and the vessel's bridge team should be established. If this should be clearly identified by name to prevent misinterpretation, all personnel involved in such operation should wear suitable protective clothing. This is my answer to task 1.1. The first illustration is here is the snapback zone, and the second illustration is here is the snapback zone. Next task number 2 is these are the procedures of operation during anchoring and weighing anchor. 1. Walk out walk out the anchor or to have a shackle above the sea bottom. 2. Hold the cable on the brake and take the windlass out of gear. Next is stop vessel over ground. Next is drop the anchor and then control the speed of cable flow by the brake while not allowing pile up. Lastly, bring anchor cable direction toward forward and confirm anchor hold its position. Task number 3. These are the procedure for safe operation using crane or derrick during lifting operations. First is before a derrick is raised or lowered, all personnel on deck in the vicinity should be warned so that no person stands in danger from bites of wire and other ropes. Next is when a single span derrick is being raised, lowered or adjusted, the hauling past with the topping lift and bull wire should be adequately secured to the drum end. Next is the winch driver should raise or lower the derrick on a speed consistent with the safe handling of the gug. Next is before a derrick is raised, lower or adjust with a topping lift purchase. The hauling part of the span should be flaked out of its entire length in a safe manner. Someone should be available to assist the person. Next is to fasten the derrick in its final position. The topping lift purchase should be secured to bits or cleats by first putting this complete turns followed by 4 crossing turns and finally securing the hole while lashing to prevent the turns from jumping off due to the wire's natural springiness. Task 4. Procedure for safe operation of the use of the rope stopper during mooring. First is all mooring line must be arranged symmetrical as possible with the breast line. First, then secure one end of the stopper as near the bits as possible. Next is now lay the stopper over the mooring hawser or wire and watch carefully. The next is it will be found that the stopper is made fast to the right of the hawser. When looking along the outward going part of the hawser the stopper knot has to be started from top. Next is take a half hitch, and then last is take another riding turn as for a rolling. Hitch back up the stopper rope as shown in the figure and take a number of turns round the mooring rope with the lay. Thank you, sir.